Alrighty, guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Seven Deadly Sins. We're actually not back. This is the first episode. Seven Deadly Sins, Season 2, Episode 1. If you have not seen any of my other videos, if you're new here or whatnot, I watched Season 1 before I started doing reactions, and now Season 2 has won the poll that I did. So, I did just record right before I started recording this. I recorded a review video where I talked about season 1, all the characters I liked and all that stuff, so check that out. I think I'm going to put it as the first video in this playlist. And yeah, it basically just covers the characters, like the genre of the show and like how the show plays out, like different parts of it I enjoyed and stuff like that, and talking about all kinds of stuff. So feel free to check that out if you want to know my full feelings, but I do like this show. I guess to sum it up real fast, the fan service isn't my favorite thing. That's not really, like, my kind of stuff that I enjoy, so I just kind of, like, brush it off or, cringily chuckle at it whenever it appears, but yeah. When I won the poll, I marked it as Season 3, the name, I think it was, but really we're starting off of Signs of a Holy War is the name of the arc. I am watching it on Netflix, and I am watching it in subbed, which I actually just realized I'm not sure if I have it in sub. No, I have it in Japanese original. Okay. Yeah, so I think it is in subbed at the moment. Okay, good. Hopefully it is. But yeah, so I am watching it in subbed, but the way my reactions are set up is I do timer based, so you guys can, sync your footage along with my timer that I'll have in the corner. And technically, since there's no footage on the screen, you guys could sync it and watch it in dubbed, and I'll be watching it in subbed. The only thing is if I read out some of the lines or something, there might be a different interpretation for you guys. But so just so you know, I am watching subbed. You guys can choose to do whatever you want, up to you. I don't have any kind of, like, I really don't mind either one. I watch reactions of people that watch shows that I've watched in subbed and dubbed. Usually doesn't bother me that much. That's just kind of how I am. I started watching anime in subbed, so that's why it's just something I've always done for, the over 100 animes I've seen, so it's just something I've consistently stuck with. But that's the end of that. We don't need that discussion too much. But for those of you that are new to my channel, I do have a Patreon. There is early access and Patreon shows on there, so if you want to see entire shows that don't make it onto YouTube until they're complete on my Patreon, you guys can check that out. Or if you just want to see, the next episode of Seven Deadly Sins right now, you can go on there and check that out as well. Plus, it supports me, and I very much appreciate it. So, I just wanted to plug that for the first episode. But, so yeah, guys, I think, I don't know what to expect from Season 2 of this. I mean, they plugged a few things of either Merlin's backstory about what happened 10 years ago. In Season 1, they kept talking about that, and she said it's a long story, which since Signs of a Holy War is only 4 episodes, I was like, maybe that's what it is. They're also heading to King Arthur, is another thing they talked about, doing a favor for him, so it could be that. Although it's called Signs of Holy War, so I don't know. I have no idea. So the only way to find out is let's just watch the first episode, because I want to get back into the show and see what's going on. Alrighty, guys, so like I told you, this is timer-based, so you guys need the footage yourselves, and there will be a timer in that corner that you guys can sync with. I'll do a countdown. I'll have a little 8 seconds of footage that you guys can check out as well. To help sync, it'll be right along with the timer, and that way you guys can know, to get your episodes perfectly synced as to where I am and all that. I am watching this on Netflix, as I said, I think already, so feel free to watch it on there too, because I'm sure it's going to have like the little Netflix logo in the beginning. I've heard that Netflix's Seven Deadly Sins is like fan subs, so I might change later in the season, but I don't know. We'll see depending on how things play out. But Alrighty, guys, we are going to start the episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Netflix. I have no audio on. I don't know how much audio I need. A Netflix original series. Fireworks! Alright, what is this? A celebration? After season 1? This is immediately after? They're rebuilding the tower from when it was destroyed. Cool. Or the castle. Have it a little bit too loud. Founding Festival. Oh, Elizabeth. Oh, what's your next journey? Probably the King Arthur thing, since we're in current time. Possibly? Or are we headed to a flashback? Oh, we're headed to the intro. I am gonna watch the intro. I don't think it's too big of a deal. I'll try not to, like, super analyze it. Yeah, Hendrickson, Dreyfus, season 1, all that. Yeah. Ooh. A new battle's about to begin. The 7 Deadly Sins. Whoa. This is a very different intro. Cool. I was laughing because the subtitles just said singing in Japanese. It didn't give, like, actual, like, subtitles to the song. God, Merlin's outfit. It's ridiculous. Gil Thunder. Little Gil. Oh, boy. Oh, jeez. There's a lot in this opening, alright. Man, I'm trying not to look too closely, but there's a few things I notice, like Bon and Elaine. I don't know if those are little pastimes or just like a cool little symbolism thing. Or, you know, we also have that stuff with Bon trying to bring back Elaine, right? By killing Meliodas, wasn't it? Or something like that? I don't know. I don't know if that's ever going to come back again. I'm sure it will. The Dark Dream Begins is the episode name. Alright. Oh, this was... She is plowing down that food. Oh, did she start eating quicker, hanging out with the 7 Deadly Sins? Is she just, like, changed a lot or something, I wonder? Or is she just in a rush? I don't know, I guess. Just being all friendly with everyone in town. Oh, is first episode gonna be some recap stuff? Although there's only 4 episodes long, it'd be weird if the whole thing was, that way. Yes. Crush the ambitions. Alright. Meliodas has a lot of unfinished business, I feel we're gonna learn. Gilthunder's drunk! Oh no. Is Diane gonna get big inside the building? How long does the stuff Merlin made last? I forgot that she's small for now. Little baby hawks. Just really small. Oh god. If Hawk wasn't goofy enough already. Oh, you're the real hero, Hawk. Just loves eating. Hmm. Oh. Alright. They're leaving it a mystery as to what's next. Oh my god, Meliodas. For me, this is normal. Oh god. That does not sound great. Yeah, his cooking is terrible, right? Just refuses to eat his food now that Bond's here. Oh yeah, where is Bond? Little Gil. They're just gonna eat it without paying attention. Whoa. Oh god. Meliodas is eating it too, at least. Oh my god. Just vomiting. Non-stop flow. Is he dead? He died in mid-bite. Oh man. I'm starting to think you took a Hendrickson with your cooking. Oh my god. We haven't seen her other eye yet, have we? Shoot, I meant to be paying attention to that. If her eye, I think I talked about that in the review. Oh, back of the demon corpse. Ah, Merlin. Hmm. Did Merlin put a barrier up? Hmm. All right. Diet meal. Oh my god. That first one was kind of brutal. I mean, some of the other ones were too, but the mission to save Hawk. Freaking king. So love struck. After purging my stomach, I feel fine. Snag a piglet. Oh, did he wake up? Oh, Bon is listening in. Oh god, what is he up to? Pork! Oh, competition. Oh my god. So gross. Hmm. Uh, it's kind of cool that Gilthunder is a good guy. Well, was always, but wasn't able to act as a good guy, for a while. But that's really cool. I never liked the whole just like angry because he believes some lie. So I really like that it just like wasn't true. God damn it. Oh. Oh my god. What are you doing, Meliodas? Oh god. Whoa, super roast! Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. Oh, forgot about you. Oh boy. Hmm. They're all just calling him Pork if they don't know who he is, even after they tell him. Duh. They both. Oh god. Oh no. God damn it. I'm so jealous I can't see straight. Oh my god. Alright, so how's Hawk gonna get out of this? Oh, utilizing the speed that was built up already. Great tactic. This is a silly episode. Just dropped King. I love the music, how it was kind of going with the noise that Hawk was making. And it is like this little soundtrack that plays. I think it was like the beginning. It plays during the beginning or something, right? At least in the first season, I think it did. Oh god. Now they're fighting over who gets them first. Is he just gonna go back to... Oh, it's Bon. He's cooking, isn't he? To lure him in. Just give up for now, alright. We'll look later. He's gonna be back there with Bon, isn't he? Yup. Silly, silly stuff. Oh, Meliodas. That's a technicality. Hmm. Huh. I forget, did they ever resolve Bond's whole thing with the horn that told him to kill Meliodas and they'd bring Elaine back? Which I think was manipulating him, but I don't know. Because I know they said put it to rest until after all this, but I feel like it's after all this, so... Oh well. Oh, wow! They're talking about it right now! Oh. Wow. Couldn't they just brought it up? Damn. Okay. Meliodas knows something about the horn. I remember his reaction when he mentioned it. I don't know. Will Meliodas be honest? Not something dangerous. Hmm. Oh my god, Meliodas. Damn it. Aww. Whoa. That's a little extreme. Ah. Aw. Yeah, I believe she's gonna be leaving with him, right? He looked back. Oh. Is he gonna go down to the horn? Maybe? Is that the way down to it? Yup. Ooh. Are we gonna learn stuff about it? Uh, 3,000 years ago? Huh. Ooh. Hmm. Huh. Oh shit. He is awakened. I have a feeling it's not going to be that easy to destroy whatever that horn thing is. Or is it? Oh. Whoa. Some crazy, like, lightning crap going on for that, though. It's shattered, but that can't be all we get of that disembodied voice, I feel like. Damn. Oh, is this the ending? Yep. Whoa. That's some interesting symbolism. With, interesting. Having having Elizabeth there when we know she's half goddess, right? And then the fade over it with Meliodas and the horn. Interesting. Then we see Meliodas in the fade to whoever that girl is that died in his past. Interesting. That was a good episode, though. I enjoyed it. It was a little bit like recap-ish. Oh, that's kind of cool having Diane still small in the like maid outfit. Just friggin' Merlin washing Gother's hair. Alright. Oh, is this after credits? It looks like it is. A bird. Oh, is that a demon? An arm? That's not a leftover of they just said his name earlier. What? 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 Alrighty, guys, so that's the end of episode 1. And I have a lot of questions. Oh, man. So, Hendrickson, that's his name. And then the other guy's name, shoot. Ah. It was Hendrickson and then one other, wasn't it? Shoot, I closed the window. Oh, okay, I'll try to remember for next time. But it was the two characters that were in it together, and then the not Hendrickson, but the other guy ended up coming through, but he was like incinerated, wasn't he? So I wonder if that arm that was flying through the air is Hendrickson's arm, like a little piece of him survived the final attack. And then I have no idea how the other guy lived. They said his name at some point. It was actually right in the very beginning. I actually might be able to find it real fast. Episodes, go back to one. Um, we had this little part, and then they talked in the beginning. Uh, Hendrickson Dreyfus. That's what it was. Dreyfus. Okay, sorry. Um, so Dreyfus is still alive somehow. That was definitely him, right? So I wonder how he managed to live, because we literally saw him like turn to dust and his armor flop to the ground. Um, so wow, they just threw that on us. That's interesting. Uh, Man. And then I was theorizing that it was, Hendrickson that was flying through the air, just as a thought, because it had the same like skin tone as what Hendrickson had, But then the fact that we saw Dreyfus there as well, that kind of like seals the deal for me. Like I definitely think that's Hendrickson without a doubt. But yeah, this was a fun little episode. It was a tiny bit of recap ish, and then just like a little bit of fun with just like seeing what all the characters are up to now, and like the whole chase and everything was just like a fun little gag they did, chasing around Hawk and everything. Um, but we still have Elizabeth. We learn that. I mean, granted, I think they teased it of her going along with them at the end of season one, but they just reconfirmed that even though Elizabeth's family is safe and she could return to them, she likes adventuring with Meliodas and the other Sins, and she wants to do that. She was asking if she can still be useful, because she thinks if she can't be useful, then she shouldn't be along with them and stuff like that. So we're getting to see more of her and like what she wants to do now that her arc and her reason for being with the Sins is over, and now she kind of needs a new reason. Granted, they did use the reason at the end of last season that they still need to find Esconar, so um there is that. But yeah, I mean, as for what they're doing next, I'm still not sure. They teased it a lot in this episode. I'm thinking it's either gonna be the backstory with Merlin, but I'm starting to think it's not going to be that. That might show up at some point, but I don't think that's going to be the focus. I don't think it's going to be like a prequel kind of thing. Because they're talking about like what he has to do. So my guess is it's going to be the King Arthur stuff, or maybe these 4 episodes are just gonna be the resolution to the Bond conflict, right? Like, next episode, we're probably gonna have the fight, I'd assume, between Bond and Meliodas, and maybe we'll start to learn more with maybe some flashbacks and stuff as to whatever this, goddess relationship is with Meliodas and what's going on there and stuff. Will Bond still fight now that Meliodas destroyed the horn? Is that horn gone? I can't imagine they'd bring something in like that only to have it be destroyed so easily. I don't know what's up with that, but I had a theory that it's not actually goddesses, like it's a fragment of demons left trying to control Bond in order to kill Meliodas. Granted, Meliodas is a demon, or half demon, or we don't know fully what he is yet. I don't think. But they've said several times that he is a demon, and he's been alive for at least 3,000 years, because 3,000 years ago is the last time that goddess or whatever that is in Meliodas met. Um, so man, I guess with that much, they have like infinite backstory potential for this show to go into. With 3,000 years of Meliodas doing stuff, they could just make up stuff all the time, and just have it be like, oh, this happened because he's been around for 3,000 years minimum. But I am curious about the world because there's the goddesses, the demons, the giants, and then the humans, and like what is all there, and the fairies too, and what is all their like connections and backstories and everything. Like I guess we know a lot of like the fairy stuff and Diane's and Kings and stuff like that, but Meliodas we know so little. We don't know what caused him to destroy that town. Why is he, a demon or half demon or whatever the hell he is? Was he born that way, or is he just part of that race, or was he, what is he? I really want to know more about that. What wiped out the goddesses? Was it Meliodas? Is that why the goddesses are angry? Are they really goddesses? Are the goddesses like no better than humans and the other races in this world? Like when you hear goddesses and demons, you automatically assume all demons are bad and all goddesses are good, just because that's kind of how in our world we've been tailored to believe that kind of thing. At least I have, so it's just one of those things that I'm curious of as to maybe they're just not as good, or maybe Meliodas really did something to deserve their wrath, I don't know. I want to know more and stuff like that. How old is Meliodas? If they last met 3,000 years ago, assuming that Meliodas was able to talk the last time they met, he would have had to at least been a few years old, even though it sounds like they have a reason to hate him, so I'm sure he was old enough to actually do something, So even if that was the beginning of his life, he probably wasn't any more than like 10 years old or something, or any less than 10 years old. So he's probably more than 3,010 years old, but he could be 10,000 or 100,000 years old, Who knows? And he just happened to meet the goddesses 3,000 years ago in his long, long, long lifespan. But I want to know the answers to all of these questions right now. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm looking forward to hopefully learning them as we go. Um, but yeah. What else is there? The fan service once again, not my thing, but there was I mean, it only happened a couple times, but I guess a couple times in like a 20-minute episode is still quite a bit for me, but oh well. I mean, I just try to look past it because I do enjoy the show regardless of it, so. But, but yeah, I still want to know more about Hawk. I talked about it in my other video where I have a theory that Hawk might be Esconer with either some kind of curse or something of him like being, turned into this pig or hiding himself as this pig or something, just because I don't know how this pig managed to, regenerate into like die and become a small version of itself, how it talks and all this stuff. I just had those theories, so I wonder when we're gonna meet Esconer and have the full seven deadly sins together, But the Bond stuff was cool. I mean, it makes sense that, Elaine died because of the demons, so he just wants to wipe out their whole race, so he wanted to go take out the corpse. Merlin wouldn't let him because they're doing studies on it and stuff, so, yeah. But yeah, I think that's most of what I have to say about this episode. I'm really looking forward to seeing what these 4 episodes are about. I'm really looking forward to some more fight scenes in this show because they're always a lot of fun. And granted, the one in the next episode, or I'm assuming that they're going to get into the Bond Meliodas conflict that they talked about in the next episode, is it's going to be more serious because Bond is really trying to kill him rather than them just sparring for fun or whatever, or to win a competition. So it's going to be interesting. It's not going to be as like fun as it's gonna be, like a serious, like, oh crap, obviously Meliodas isn't gonna die in the second episode when they bring the show back, but I'm curious how it's gonna resolve because I don't want either of the characters to die or like leave the group, so I wonder how Meliodas is gonna convince Bond to give up on this, Will he tell him the history? will he just tell him to like trust him or something, or will they like fight it out and Bond will realize that he can't kill, Meliodas, his friend, even to save Elaine or something. I don't know. There's several possibilities that could happen, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it regardless, and what the show has to offer for the coming episodes. But yeah, guys, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying the content. And also check out the description for links to my Patreon, my anime list, stuff like that. And I already explained what you can do with my Patreon. And you can also recommend shows. This is a new show, but when this one ends, I do polls, and the polls are based off shows you guys recommend or shows that I want to watch. Just because sometimes I don't get enough recommendations to keep filling up the polls with enough shows. So I'll just add some stuff that I want as well. But if you guys have any shows you want me to watch, go ahead and go into the comments. Let me know. You can also check out my anime list to see if I've watched it already. So that way, obviously, if it's something I've watched already, I'm not going to be adding it to my list and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, once again, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.